It's heating up in the football transfer market, and our blockchain sports analysts have gathered the good, great, and eye-opening news of the week for you, in addition to actual football goings on. Now, if you're not one of the million-plus viewers who saw Blockchain Sports' Drift special video release last week, you can catch it here now with Till Schweiger in the driving seats. And in some super news, Blockchain Sports will be organising the first ever human versus AI drift championship next year in Saudi Arabia. Welcome to this week's show, and starting with Manchester United, who suffered yet another humiliating defeat, this time 3-1 at home to Brighton. Ruben Amorim has called his side the worst team in the history of Manchester United, and he is demanding behind the scenes that the club bring in his former player Viktor Gyökeres. Meanwhile, across the road, Erling Haaland signed a 9.5-year deal to earn almost €500,000 per week, with one very important nuance that's not really been reported, is that there is no release clause. The big Brazilian news is that Neymar is headed home to Santos. His time in Saudi Arabia will roll to a close with a distinguished diver expected to move later this week. Delle put pen to paper for an 18-month contract with Serie A's Como, as no English club will to take a gamble on the 28-year-old former England international. Alli had been training with Everton to recover from a groin injury suffered in 2023, in addition to coming back from mental health struggles. In Spain's La Liga, lowly Leganes destroyed Diego Simeone's Atletico and handed top spot to Real. Atletico lost 1-0 away on a sunny Sunday, with fans backing Diego's demands for money to be spent in the transfer window. The toothless attack could be strengthened if the club managed to pry Belgian Dodi Lukebakio away from Sevilla, with the asking price being €30 million. German Bundesliga bottom side Bochum might well pull off a great escape, with 2 wins and 2 draws in their last 5 matches. Bookmakers have slashed their relegation odds by half, and German media are beginning to talk about the great escape. Well, Juve's Douglas Luiz could be moving back to Man City on loan, according to local media. Luiz joined City in 2017 before moving in 2019 to Aston Villa, and from there to Juve last July. Talk of a permanent move for €45 million has also been doing the rounds. Now, since we mentioned Neymar earlier as one Brazilian leaves, another arrives, with Vinicius Junior the subject of a heated pursuit with a number of clubs desperate to bring the superstar to the kingdom. It's just a matter of time, according to the Saudi League's chief exec, before the 24-year-old makes the transition. Ten Hag could be rewarded with a top job in Germany after his poor treatment at Old Trafford. The Dutchman will get the Borussia Dortmund post should the club lose later tonight against Bologna in the Champions League. Of course, the Champions League is back with the group stage. Feels a bit strange, as it's usually the knockout bits by now. However, by far the biggest match of the round sees Man City go to Paris to play PSG. Both sides are desperate not to lose and miss out on the money-spinning second round, so this should be a tasty one. And my friends, that's all for this week's news. If you've seen any stories that deserve reporting, let us know in the comments, and as always, like, subscribe, and have a look at some of our other videos that might tickle your fancy. See you next time.